Teachers about what's happening in their classrooms. An exclusive survey done in partnership between Channel 3 and the Connecticut Education Association, teachers express concerns about stress and burnout, student behavior, and some are even afraid of being harmed by their students. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, spoke to a teacher who had to stop teaching because of her injuries.
This Norwich teacher loved her career but ended up leaving because she was injured not only once, but twice. And she and other teachers who took this survey say they are more concerned about aggressive students.
It was a surprise because I loved what I did, and I had lots of kids after school. I was Teacher of the Year for the Norwich Public Schools.
Heidi Kapsikevich was a teacher for more than 30 years, and she loved it. She taught middle school, but something happened that changed everything.
So they will fool around and start fighting in the hall, and on an instant's notice.
She says many students were physical, and one day when she was in the hallway walking students to class, there was a fight.
And he grabbed the kid in front of me around the waist, and he put him in a headlock and went to punch him, missed him, and got me.
The impact tore her left rotator cuff. She was in a sling and had to undergo physical therapy. And then, just a few months later,
my students were in line in class, and a boy walked in front of me holding his binder to taunt one of the girls, holding it up and down like this, and she hauled off and punched him and tore my other rotator cuff.
Student behavior is a problem, and in Heidi's case, she was not the intended target. However, a growing number of teachers say they know someone who was threatened or harmed, or they themselves had been. In the exclusive survey between Channel 3 and the Connecticut Education Association, more than 70% of teachers said they were aware of a student who had threatened a teacher or another student with physical harm, and nearly half said they had been threatened by a student.
These students who may not necessarily be dysregulated on a daily basis, but something happens and it kind of triggers them.
Jason Gadini was one of 7 teachers who came to Channel 3 to share with us what they're dealing with. What's the solution?
Well, I think these are skills. You're not born knowing how to regulate your emotions.
Jonathan Moss says schools need to help students learn skills to handle their emotions. As for Heidi, she agrees schools must help, but so do parents.
I think the parents have to take a stronger role in bringing their kids up to be respectful and understand that other people have feelings.
After 2 serious injuries, Heidi decided to retire early in 2018.
I had a lot of anxiety and panic attacks after I got hurt.
But leaving the career she loved was hard. She really enjoyed being a teacher.
Like, you should love learning and come to school happy and not worried about every single day when you wake up, what's going to happen to me when I go to school. They should not be afraid of that, the kids or the teachers.
With the growing challenges in our classrooms, more teachers are deciding to leave their careers early. We're told especially new teachers. Tomorrow night, we're going to tackle something else. Teacher pay, another obstacle that's either keeping people from wanting to be teachers or staying in their current profession. Your chief political reporter, Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.